Hello and welcome to this edition of Tigunia TipTok. My name is Dave Weiser, and today we're going to be talking about modifying customer and vendor ledger application entries. As you know, with customers, we have sales invoices that we've posted. In the case of vendors, we have purchase invoices that get posted, and then payments are made. In the case of customer ledger entries, we're receiving payments from our customers, or vendor ledger entries, we're making payments to customers for those specific invoices. Unfortunately, as good as we try and keep our records, sometimes we might misapply a payment, either a payment received or a payment made, to the wrong invoice. And so we're going to talk today about how you can modify those applications. We're going to focus on the customer ledger entries, but rest assured the same process exists on the vendor ledger entry side. It's the same steps, but we're just going to focus on the customers. So I'm going to go ahead and open up our customer ledger entries, and I'm going to filter for a specific customer. As you can see, I've got one payment that has been made, and there's 4 or 5 other invoices, of which 3 of them have been applied, and that's what this invoice went to, or this payment went to. So if we click on that invoice, we can actually go to entry and applied entries, and the system will actually show us which invoices that check receipt or that cash receipt applied to. Now, what we may find out from time to time is the application was wrong. So in this case, $750 of that check was applied to this invoice 333333. But if we go back, we see that there's another invoice for $750, which is 555555, and that's the payment, or that's the receipt, the invoice that we should have applied that check to. So we're going to need to go ahead and modify that. So if we go ahead and click on the payment that was made, go to Process, we can go to Unapply Entries. There we'll see a screen that'll show us the entries that are going to be unapplied. We can go ahead and click Unapply and click Yes to confirm. As you can see now, all of the invoices are now unapplied. The remaining amounts are still back in place. So now we can go to this payment again and go to Process, and we can actually apply entries. When we do that, the system will bring up the list of the open invoices or the open ledger entries, and we can go ahead and go to Process and Set Applies To on each line that we need to apply that payment to. Now, as you recall, originally the invoice or the check receipt was posted to 333333, but in this case we want to post it to 555555. So we go ahead and set those applications. Now, unlike the deposit screen, where once you posted the deposit, it went ahead and posted those applications, in this case, there's no other posting routine that's automatically going to post these applications, so we need to do that manually as well. So once those are set, we can go to Process again and post that application. It'll confirm the check number and the check date for that cash receipt. Go ahead and click OK, and you'll see now that this payment has actually been applied to these 3 invoices, 111, 111, 222, 222, and 555, 555 instead. We can confirm that once again by clicking on that, going to Entry and Applied Entries, and we'll see that we've actually corrected the application. So now when we send out customer statements or we contact the customer about open invoices, we're talking about the right open invoices. Like I said, the same process occurs on the vendor ledger entry. So if you make a mistake and pay the wrong invoice for a payment, but the check has already gone out to the customer, you can go ahead and correct those applications of the vendor invoices. Just be aware that the application may not match then the remittance advice that you sent off to the customer, so you might need to communicate, to the vendor. So you may need to communicate with the vendor about that change in application, but the process within Business Central is the same. So hopefully that helps you in correcting some mistakes or some misapplications that you may perform. If you have any questions about this, go ahead and reach out to us here at Tigunia. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon if you want to be notified about future videos, and you can contact us at the information on the screen. Have a good day.